guys, this is Alex from Loco Gaming. In this video I will show you guys my personal top 15 video games for the PlayStation 3, or at least the ones that I own, that I can show you, that I've actually played before. So yeah, we will start by the number 15 and work our way up or down to my number 1 video game. So yeah, have fun you guys, and if you want to discuss something or leave something behind on this video page, then just leave a comment below. Final Fantasy XIII is a console role-playing video game developed and published by Square Enix. The game takes place in the fictional floating world of Cocoon, whose government, the Sanctum, is ordering a purge of civilians who have supposedly come into contact with Pulse, blah blah blah. So yeah, it's a really cool story, way too complicated and intriguing to tell you guys right now, but it is a must-buy. I really enjoyed this game. I would play it again, but it would take me hours to learn it again. So yeah. Fallout 3 is a post-apocalyptic computer and console action and role-playing game from Bethesda Softworks. It's the third head title in the series and one of the best ones. Why? Well, in contradiction to the previous Fallout titles, who were isometric and turn-based gameplay, the gameplay in the third one is real-time and can be played in as well the first and third-person mode. Bioshock II is a follow-up game of Bioshock, of course, one of the most sold and really the best gaming titles in the year 2010. So it's a first-person shooter survival horror game developed by 2K Marin and is set in the fictional underwater dystopia of Ratchet. There's a cool and kind of creepy horror-like scenery and gameplay which only gets better throughout the game. It's a really cool game. I'm looking forward to Bioshock Infinite. Heavy Rain is an interactive drama, action, adventure video game created by the French developer Quantic Dream and was exclusively for the PlayStation 3. The game is really cool. It was about Ethan Mars trying to save his son to be the next victim while investigating the origami killer's identity. It's a really cool game which gives you a lot of choices, which makes the game more and more interesting. You should buy. If you feel inspired, you should really play Little Big Planet 2. It brings you a new world of imaginative gaming that was created by Little Big Planet, but it only gets bigger in Little Big Planet 2. Fun and imagination has no limits, so yeah, in this game you can create almost about everything. You have a hell of a lot of fun with your 3 friends maximum, and you can create a ton of new elements or maps with water, jumps, jetpacks, etc. Darksiders II is a action role-playing hack-and-slash video game developed by Vigil Games. It's a sequel to Darksiders and was released in 2012. So yeah, players take control of Death, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and yeah, so the core gameplay is really just hack-and-slash, but it's the game makes frequent use of interactive puzzle elements. So yeah, you have to use doors, levers, elevators, portals, and all of that combined with a really cool hack-and-slash fighting system. GTA 4 is actually the mother of all sandbox games. There's a hell of a lot of free roaming space in this game. So yeah, the GTA series is one of the best sold games on the PS2, and this is the first title on the PS3. I really enjoyed this game, played it over and over again. There's a cool and controversial storyline here, and yeah, it's just really a fun game to play. Ratchet & Clank, a crack in time, is one of the best Ratchet & Clank titles on the PS3. You can expect all the laughter and witty banter of Ratchet & Clank title as usual. You can fight with a shipload of obliterating weapons and cool abilities. And also what's innovating about this title is that Clank gets a hell of a lot of gaming time, and you can enjoy his background story as well. Really fun game. Rayman Origins, one of my favorite gaming titles of all time to play with your friends. It's a really crazy story, crazy art style as well, a really nice art style. And it seems that Rayman and his heroic gang of hilarious misfits actually has kicked off a war with just a little snoring. The story, well, is not really that good, but it is an original and really fun to play cooperative game. So yeah. For the first time in the history of the Ninja Storm series from the Naruto anime series and manga series, of course, you actually will be fighting in the Great Ninja War. You will be fighting against the Nine Tails, against Toby or Madara. So yeah, the storyline is a bit slow, but the gameplay and the fighting experience is really good. We're really rewarding, really active. It's the best Naruto gaming title that's appeared so far.
I don't have the capacity for love, Janice. I was cursed by a tribe of gypsy ninjas when I was a kid.
I know, Lamb. I was in that tribe of gypsy ninjas.
They cannot be allowed to meddle in our plans!
Ratchet & Clank All for One is a 4-player cooperative video game developed by Insomnia Games. It's one of my favorites because I'm kind of a Ratchet & Clank geek, and All for One is just a really nice co-op game with a sweet storyline, nice effects, and a really smooth and rewarding gameplay. So it's a pretty fun gaming experience, and I would recommend it to everyone who likes games like Ratchet & Clank, Jak and Daxter, etc. So, Assassin's Creed 3 is the 9th game in the Assassin's Creed series, produced and developed by Ubisoft. So yeah, the game continues here with Desmond Miles, the protagonist of the series in the present, who actually just simply must prevent that the world dies. It features some Indians, some axes, some sweet ass killing. So yeah, one of my personal favorites. God of War 3 is a third-person action-adventure video game developed by Santa Monica Studio, and is the third game in the series of God of War. The last one, I think, was God of War Ascension, which is one to buy. The game itself is set in ancient Greece with vengeance as its central motive. The protagonist is Kratos, the former God of War, who brings mayhem to ancient Greece. Really a fun title to play. Borderlands. It's an original first-person role-playing shooter game that combines the intuitive reward systems of action role-playing games and the frantic-paced shooting combat of first-person shooters. The game itself features a groundbreaking content generation system, allowing for near endless variety in weapons and item drops. Borderlands allows also for 4 players to share the same gaming experience simultaneously in co-op, which is about the best part of this game. One of my personal favorites.
But there's one they fear. In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
So, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is a role-playing game that officially went public in 2011. It was developed by Bethesda Game Studios and produced by Bethesda Softworks. It's the 5th game in the Elder Scrolls series. In this game, you are a warrior, mage, Argonian, Breton, whatever you choose, in a medieval fantasy world on the brink of war. You can actually choose sides and become lawful good or as evil as can be. The implementation of dragons in this game made the Elder Scrolls series kind of explode. With each game there's more variety added to it, and in Skyrim a lot goes down around these mysterious and mighty dragons, but there's so much more to this game than only slaying dragons, killing hot maidens and making potions. There are hundreds of side quests, each with a different story behind it. This is my number 1 game that I own, at least, since the free roaming experience and vast customization features are simply unmatched. You develop and level your character in a lot of different ways, which makes this game a continuous rewarding experience. You become the character. I myself and a lot of others as well, I suppose, are impatiently awaiting the arrival of the Elder Scrolls Online. One of the most epic games to come of all times, in my opinion. Make sure to keep an eye out for that. Okay, that was it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.